Senator Rubio, I want to ask you a 30-second question. No president
30
can...
seconds.
No, well, I'll ask the question. You do what you want.
I'll speak fast.
No president can know. No president can know everything, right? So a smart leader knows how to ask questions. So if you could talk to any previous president, what's the smart question you would ask about that job that you'd want to know?
Well, I think one of the presidents, well, the president I grew up under was Ronald Reagan. And Reagan had a vision for America's future. And if you think about what Ronald Reagan inherited, it's not unlike what the next president is going to inherit. This is the worst president we've had in 35 years. 35 years back would have made it Jimmy Carter. That's what Ronald Reagan inherited. And I think the question you would ask is, how did you inspire again the American people to believe in the future? What did it take to ensure that the American people, despite all of the difficulties of the time, you know, you look back at that time, the American military was in decline, our standing in the world was in decline, we had hostages being held in Iran, our economy was in bad shape. The American people were scared about the future. They were scared about what kind of country their children were going to live in and inherit. And yet somehow Ronald Reagan was able to instill in our nation and in our people a sense of optimism, and he turned America around because of that vision and ultimately because of that leadership. I wish Ronald Reagan was still around. This country needs someone just like that. And if our next president is even half the president Ronald Reagan was, America is going to be greater than it's ever been.
All right, that's going to have to be it there, Senator Rubio. We've got to go to a break. We'll be right back with